Hey everyone, and welcome to Della Fox Checks. I'm on my way to SeaWorld, you guys, and there is just so much traffic to come over here. Look, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look at all these cars coming to San Diego today, coming to SeaWorld, going to Tijuana, who knows what. But, you know, quarantine ended, lockdown ended, and people got money to spend, and we're all tired of being at home, so this is what happens, you know? But right now I'm going to SeaWorld, you guys, and I want to let you guys know that I paid about $100 for the year pass, which I think is a steal. Because the awesome thing about SeaWorld is that they change the shows that they do with the animals every 3 or 6 months, you know? Or when the seasons change, they do change up the shows, which I think is amazing because, like, if you're bored a weekend in LA and you want to do something, just come to SeaWorld, you know, with your pass. And the awesome thing is that when you come, you're gonna see, you know, a similar show to the one you previously saw, but they're gonna change it up a bit, which is really awesome, you know, compared to like when you go to Disneyland or Six Flags. Like, it's always the same exact roller coasters or, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's one of the perks about SeaWorld, but that's a personal preference, you know. I know there's people who rather go to Disneyland or any of those theme parks, but I love coming to SeaWorld. I come to SeaWorld like every 2-3 years, but now that I got this year pass for a steal, I'm gonna be coming every 6 months, every 3 months when I'm bored in LA, who knows. But right now in this video, the purpose of this video is that I'm gonna show you guys what SeaWorld is like after quarantine has ended. What's it like, you know, right now that there's limited capacity. I'm gonna show you guys like a montage of the shows and, you know, things to do. And, you know, I'm gonna give you guys my rating at the end of the video, let you guys know if you should come. But right now, our next stop is SeaWorld. So this video was actually filmed back in June, I believe, or May. It was when the restrictions had just been lifted. They finally allowed parks to open up and all that, with restrictions, of course. And as you guys can see, it was packed. Like, as soon as restrictions got lifted, everybody was ready to go out and have fun again, right? And I mean, I could tell from the parking lot, it was really packed. Like, there was a lot of cars. It almost felt like regular capacity. And I want to remind you guys that at this point, it was about 12 p.m. So I showed up late. Like, SeaWorld opened, I think, like at 9 or 10. And I was here at 12. And look at the lines, you guys. I don't know if maybe everyone just comes late because they know that the shows start late and all that. But there was a lot of people here. And of course, this is normal because this is the part where they're scanning your ticket. Back in the day, you had to make a reservation, so you had to make another line to prove you had a reservation. And I mean, it was just a lot of lines, right, to get in. But you know, right now the line is moving along, and this is actually an awesome spot to take a picture right there. I actually wanted to take one, and then I forgot. So, you know, maybe next time that I go. But right here is a white spotted bamboo shark, I believe. And look at this thing, it's so cool. Like, this is one of the things I love about SeaWorld, that they have these animals that you normally wouldn't see in the sea, and they let you see them up close.
I just said that for the halibut. If I'm flounder, don't get crabby. I can shrimp a
Let's go. And as you guys saw, they did let you touch the sharks, which was so awesome. Like, only at SeaWorld can you do that. But now we're gonna be checking out the dolphin show, and this is the entrance, and it's so nice. It hasn't really changed a lot since I came here. I think I've been coming here for the past 15 years, and the setup is pretty much the same, you guys. But I'm really excited because they do change the shows, and as you guys can see, a lot of people were here ready to have a good time, and it was really fresh. It was actually pretty hot today when I came. I think it was like 90 something degrees, so it was kind of nice to be here because it was pretty cool. Remember that SeaWorld is right by the sea, so you do get some of the breeze. Oh, that's fucking cool. And that right there was like a little mini clip of like the dolphin show. The show is like 20 to 25 minutes, but I just showed you guys a minute. And now we're coming over here to the sea lions because they do let you feed them. I believe the food is like $8 and you get like 8 fishes, and then you can throw them like to the sea lions and then they eat them, which is pretty cool. Like if you bring kids or even as an adult, this is pretty awesome to do. Unfortunately, by the time I went over to the window to buy some fishes because I wanted to give them food, they had already closed for lunch. So just my luck, right? But now we're gonna be heading over to the sea lion show because we're gonna go see how it is. And of course, SeaWorld is very nicely decorated, as you guys can see. They got horses there, or seahorses, my bad. And as you guys can see, there's so many people. Like, it was pretty packed, you guys. They said limited capacity, but I don't see it. And here goes some more awesome fishes, you guys. This is some good photo opportunities, right? And they do have a station right here where you can chill and relax to charge your phone in case it runs out of battery. You know, you do want to record everything that you do at SeaWorld so you have a good memory. So it's kind of nice that they have those right there, right? So now we're going over here to Sea Lions Live. This is what this place is called, and it's a ton of fun. Like, I really like this show, and we're gonna see what they have for us today. But this is how the stadium looks. Every show has a different stadium, of course. You know, the dolphin one has a different one, and this one is obviously different, right? Because they're doing something completely different. But it looks so nice, the setup, you guys. It's really awesome. Like, when I have kids, I'm gonna bring them here one day because this is pretty cool, you guys. This whole setup here that they have for us. The show is about 20 to 25 minutes, which is pretty nice. It's a pretty good time for the show length, right? I wish they were longer, but you know, that's just not how it is. That sea lion show is so fun to watch, you guys. I always like that one when I come, but now we're gonna be coming over to the Wild Arctic, and normally this is a ride, like a little motion simulator that you get on, and it just kind of moves while you're in it. But right now, like, it's closed because of COVID, so they don't let you get on the ride. But after you get off the ride, this is where you get put into. It's kind of like an area where like you have like the animals that need like colder water, right? So like here goes one of the whales that was jumping up and down. Maybe he was hungry, and you know, people were just watching them. This is really where you come in, you spectate, and you just take pictures. You know, you see the animals in their natural habitat. It's almost like a zoo, I guess. And all the animals are just chilling in their little, you know, places, right? I don't want to call it cages because it sounds kind of bad, but I mean, look at the sea otters right there. They look like they're having fun, right? And look at this giant, I don't even know what they're called. I don't want to start randomly saying names, you guys, because then I know people are going to correct me in the comment section. People love to correct people on YouTube. But this is so cool to see all these different animals in their natural habitat. And look how awesome this looks, you guys. Look at the whale, like, whoa. It's so cool to see this, you guys. Like, thanks to SeaWorld, you're allowed to see these animals, you know. And after every time you go to one of the exhibits, you come out, they have a gift shop, just conveniently located, right? So they do sell a bunch of awesome items here. And I actually did buy some collectibles for myself to bring back home. But they do sell a bunch of different merchandise that you're probably gonna wanna buy. Like at least a shirt, a sweater, or like a shot cup, you know, something. But they have a little bit of something for everybody. And here goes the penguin exhibit, you guys. So if I remember right, they told us it had to be super cold because the penguins, they need the ice and it needs to be cold. I don't know if it was like 30 degrees, in where the penguins are at, but it was really cold. Like even when I was here, like you could feel that they really have the AC turned up, like, or down, right? But this is the penguins. They're so cool, and of course they have other ones that don't need to be like super cold, right? But it's so cool to see them in their natural habitat. Like I swear, like this is one of the things I love about SeaWorld, that you could see these animals. So I think this is pretty cool. And they did have some other ones on the outside. Like honestly, you just walk around all over SeaWorld and they have a bunch of different things for you to check out. So that is pretty cool. And normally they do like a dog show right here, but I think because of COVID they don't have it running. So today they had like a little rock and roll band playing for us, and I can't play them because, you know, they got copyrighted songs, but it was pretty cool to watch this. I mean, I'm here for the animals, but it was just like a quick getaway, right? And now we're gonna check out the turtles, and this is another awesome photo opportunity. I don't know why I didn't take one here. I really should have, but it's called the Turtle Reef, and there's just a bunch of turtles and a bunch of other fishes and stuff like that. And this one right here reminded me of like Finding Nemo, that turtle in there, and it was just so cool to see them. It was like a big giant aquarium, like just watching the fishes in their natural habitat, swimming and getting along. And one of the cool things is that the glass, it's kind of like a magnifying glass. So you're able to see the animals up close, which I think is pretty cool, because if it wasn't for this glass, like it would kind of suck. But it's just so cool to just chill. The kids, as you guys can see right there, they just love the animals. They love touching them. They love seeing them. Like, I can't even imagine how old those turtles are. And they do have a bunch of flamingos, you guys. Look at these things. And when I was here, there was actually like a little weird smell. I don't know if it was the flamingos, the water, or something. But I mean, they're animals. This is normal, right? But it was pretty cool to see the flamingos in their natural setting. And flamingos are so nice. Look at these things. Wow, they're really nice. I took a bunch of pictures, a bunch of videos just for the memory. And now we're gonna check out Shamu real quick, you guys. This is the Shamu show, and it has really changed a lot since I was a kid, you guys. It's become more educational, and they focus less on doing tricks. Now they actually want to teach you about the animals.
The world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And
their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like they are located in this white patch, but this is a visual distraction. They're actually in the black area in front of that white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is the dorsal fin, which helps stabilize.
And that Shamu show is so fun to watch. And now I'm gonna be getting on this ride right here. I think it's called Shipwreck Rapids or something like that, but I'm getting on right now. And the line for this thing was really long. It was like about an hour and 20 minutes to get on the ride. But they did sell an express pass for like 10 bucks or 20 outside of the entrance for the ride. How convenient, right? So if you want to skip the line, just pay 20 bucks. I took off my shirt and I just left my under one, and I was getting ready to get soaked. It was about 7 or 8 o'clock at this point, you guys. So it was getting cold. So wish me luck. And now I'm gonna eat again. In the morning I did eat at Old Town San Diego at this place called Hungry's Kitchen and Tap, which was an awesome place to go get breakfast at. But now I am hungry, you guys. This is my dinner. I'm gonna eat at Shipwreck Reef Cafe, and it's basically like a buffet. They have salmon, burgers, salads, soups, and since I did come towards like the end when they're almost closing, the availability was limited, so I got a salmon and like a potato salad, and I mean, it was good. I liked the food. It was alright, nothing fancy, but it got the job done. And over here, it was closing time already, you guys. So like a lot of people left, and now you got to see the animals just like in their night setting. So right here, it was pretty cool that this dolphin was just chilling right here. I got to take pictures. I wanted to touch it, but they do have security and staff here, so they don't let you touch the animals. But I wouldn't want to do it either, because that sounds kind of dangerous, right? Don't put your hand where the dolphin is at. He might think it's a fish. But don't do that if you come. And towards the end of the night, like on Fridays and Saturdays, they do like a little 10-minute fireworks show. I'm just gonna show you guys a couple seconds and then we're moving on. On Yelp, SeaWorld has 3.5 stars with 3,048 reviews. I think this is kind of sad and SeaWorld does not deserve this grade. So me personally, I'm going to be giving this place a 5 out of 5. And the reason I'm giving this place a 5 is because it's a ton of fun to come to SeaWorld. So you guys, I do want to tell you guys, I just showed you a little clips of like what you can do at SeaWorld. But I was here for 8 hours and I just wanted to make this video short and just give you guys a little sneak peek of like my favorite parts of SeaWorld. But there is so much more to do. There's a ton of rides that you can get on. There's more shows. Unfortunately right now, because I went when COVID just like kind of ended and things are opening back up, every ride was not open and not every show was available. So that was kind of whack. Not everything was on today. But hopefully, you know, when you're watching this video, things have opened back up. And when you go, all the shows are on and all the rides are on. But there is so much to do at SeaWorld. This video was like under 20 minutes, but I was here for like 10 hours, right? So you can imagine that there is much more to do. So if you have been debating if you should come to SeaWorld, just come. It's really cheap, you guys. And I mean, I love coming here, right? So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that delicious like button down below. And also, if you want to keep going on some awesome adventures with me, make sure to subscribe. I post new videos every single week showing you guys some awesome places you're gonna want to check out. This was Della Fox Checks, and I approve of SeaWorld.